Hello Culers, it's Pablo here and welcome back to Barca Universal and welcome to the match review of Red Bull Salzburg 2, Barcelona 1. Not a good day at the office for Barcelona, of course it is only pre-season, the result doesn't really matter, but I think that game was something, well it was a game that I thought we had high expectations for, we knew it was going to be a test, certainly more of a test than Stuttgart. It definitely was that test, we got absolutely ran off the park there, but it wasn't good for Barcelona. We had high expectations, pre-season has been good so far, but that wasn't a good watch. I think we've got a lot to talk about today. We won't draw massive conclusions. It is only pre-season, of course, but I think we know that, there are areas we need to improve on. And certainly, even from today's game, we can see that wasn't good. That really wasn't good from Barcelona today, from Ronald Koeman. So let's discuss it. And let's start with that lineup. And I think this right here is probably the first place where we actually went wrong today. I don't think the personnel is awful, but I think the formation, guys, is not the way to go. Probably not for this game anyway. I thought that we were playing well so far this pre-season in the 4-3-3. And when we play this 3-back and have Frenkie de Jong at centre-back, I just don't get it. The central centre-back really should be someone who, is strong, commanding, sort of that, Thiago Silva figure for Chelsea. And having De Jong back there who likes to come out of position, isn't a natural defender, can get caught out. But more importantly, guys, it means he's not in midfield where we need him to be. He's one of the best midfielders in Europe, De Jong, and we're putting him in the heart of a three-man defence. It doesn't sit right with me. And then you look further forward, guys, I just don't think anyone really had a good game today. I thought Longley got caught out a lot of times. I don't think it was his worst performance, but you can see when there's a high press, when there's quick players, he's going to be caught out. Araujo was probably our best player. I thought him and Dest had pretty good games, but certainly Araujo there, he made a lot of last-ditch challenges for us there, and without him, it could have been an even worse scoreline for Barcelona. 2-1 probably flatters us in the end, really, Salzburg deservedly got their last-minute winner, and even though it was a little bit lucky the way it came, they definitely deserved it, guys. They could have had, 3 or 4 goals before that. I thought Alba looked really tired at left wing-back. The midfield 3 just clearly did not work. Busquets, similar to Alba, looks very tired. And then I thought Nico and Gavi, I thought they had some bright moments, but they almost got caught out by the occasion. I felt they didn't ever really get on the ball, but that's probably a testament to our performance. Griezmann and Depay probably started brightly, fell out of the game. Depay started really well in the first half an hour, but, like all of the Barcelona team, just collapsed after that first 30 minutes. So I have touched on it a bit there, but let's just get into that match action then. Because, well, like I said, I don't think the first, 20 minutes was bad from Barcelona. I thought it was an evenly matched game. I could clearly see, yeah, this is going to be a good game. The atmosphere was very good. There was a high tempo to the game. Salzburg were pressing us really, really high, but, similarly, we were going for them. We were trying to win the ball back. We were playing with intensity. We got the ball to Depay on a few occasions. He could have scored early on. Salzburg pressed really high, so they did leave gaps in behind. But you know what, guys? After about that 20-25 minutes, well, we just got run over. I think we clearly saw, wow, we just cannot cope with this. They were just too fit for us. And also, credit to them because they played really, really good football. And let's be honest, guys. Yes, Depay had that shot that went just wide of the post after some really good play. But some of the chances Salzburg had in that first half, I think it was one of their strikers there missed 2 absolute glaring open goal chances, and if he wasn't getting them, then it was because Araujo was having to slide in last minute. But long story short, guys, they were carving through us. It just wasn't pleasant to watch at all, and the same can be said for that second half. But you look at especially, the last 20 minutes of that first half was just horrible. We were just getting absolutely ran over. They were getting chance after chance after chance. And it was just like watching one of those Champions League games, wasn't it? Where the fans are on their side, or we can't get hold of possession, we're not playing well, we're so bad without the ball. It just wasn't nice, guys. And ultimately, of course, that is, kind of what pre-season is about. It's about being tested, made to work, track your runners, do your work off the ball. But we just couldn't cope, guys. It just wasn't nice at all. And Salzburg had so many great chances. As I said, they could have gone 1 or 2 up. They finally did go 1 up. After all of the misses, they scored an absolute screamer about 5 minutes before half-time. No chance for Neto. I think it takes a bit of a deflection on the way through, but... 1-0 Salzburg, completely deservedly too, we were getting let off the hook, and with that 5-back, guys, it just did not work. De Jong in the heart of the defence, and just our general play as well, it just wasn't up to scratch. It just wasn't. Simple as that. We said in the preview, Salzburg, they're well away in their season. They're going to probably be fitter than us, but, they were just so superior. They could have even made it 2 before half-time, to be honest. But like I say, all half long, we were pretty lucky there, not to concede. And going into that second half, Salzburg themselves made a few changes. I actually wanted Koeman to make a few changes. I don't really get why the Barcelona coach thinks, yeah, you know what, that was an okay half. I don't really care if it's pre-season. It's almost more chance to just change things. Why did we keep it the same? De Jong centre-back until the 75th minute in that 3-back. And it just, nothing happened, guys. Of course it didn't. We just didn't have any chances ourselves. We were just getting camped in our own half, and it was just attack after attack after attack for Salzburg, and it was just exhausting, guys. You know, they had so many good chances, did Salzburg. It was just painful to watch, honestly, and that's why, you know, I just don't get why Koeman didn't change things. Second half, same again. So many chances for Salzburg. They had balls across the box, some saves from Neto, chances where they hit it just wide of the post, some long shots. Barcelona made changes. We tried bringing a few players on. I think, look, when we did bring players off the bench, things did improve. You know, the likes of Roberto and Braithwaite and Balde, who, by the way, I thought came on and did really well. Alba, like I said, looked really tired, really leggy. He looked like he was struggling, but when Balde came on at left wing back, he did really well, and he maybe would have had, you know, one of our best attempts in the second half with that long shot. But again, guys, you know, like I say, no matter really who came on, we just had that back five. De Jong was still on the pitch. Even Ronald Koeman came on. I thought he had a good game, but, you know, same again. So many Salzburg chances. It just wasn't nice to watch, and I think all of you guys can agree with me on that. However, guys, we did get an equaliser, and this is, well, really, you know, just undeserved. No other way about it. Martin Braithwaite is who gets the goal in the end off of a horrible deflection. This was not a deserved equaliser for Barcelona. As I tried to reiterate, Salzburg could have been, let's say, what, 4-5-0 up by this point, but it is Braithwaite gets the goal. It's Eugenio Dest, who I thought was one of our better players on the day. He gets the ball and drives inside onto his left foot. It's a left foot that he's not bad on his best. He's not bad on either foot, but he takes a shot. It is deflected, but it just kind of comes back into the path of Martin Braithwaite, deflects almost onto his thigh and trickles into the corner. Minimised celebrations, an equaliser for Barcelona. I think, you know, it would have been nice for us to draw the game, just, you know, brush it under the carpet, 1-1. It's fine, you know, fine. We'll move on, but you know what? Justice came to pass, and Salzburg did get themselves the late winner that they did deserve. You know, like I said earlier, 2-1 probably flatters us, if anything. You know, we just didn't deserve to win that football match, if we are being honest with ourselves. But Salzburg get their winner. I think it's a good shot off the post, actually. Titi and Comas kind of get spun, but the rebound does fall to a Salzburg player, and they get their goal. The home fans clearly loved it. They deserved it on the day. I thought they were absolutely excellent, and their brilliant pre-season continues. Of course, they are already underway over there in Austria, and they do indeed get the winning goal at the end, which they thoroughly deserved. So that was my coverage of the game. Look, not really pleasant to go over if we're being honest. I think pre-season isn't always really meant to be like that. I agree with it being a nice test and a tough test, but that just wasn't nice to watch, guys. I'm sure you will agree with me. I'm sure in the comments of today's videos, there's not going to be many positives. I really don't think that. I think you look at Araujo, I thought was excellent. He's going to need to have a big season. And I think also the tactical structure around him is going to have to improve. But I kind of want to go back to Koeman today because I don't want to rip into the coaching pre-season. Look, we're trying things. We're trying to three at the back. We're trying youngsters. It's fine. Losing 2-1 is absolutely fine. But I think the way we played today, guys, I think we can already see that's going to be an issue this season. If we play like that, we're just going to get into so much trouble in important La Liga games, in important Champions League games, and even against, you know, in inverted commas, less La Liga sides. They're just going to hurt us. They have quality. They've got tactics, and it seems so broad to say, you know, improve your tactics, but I think Ronald Koeman, we've seen it, and we've said it for a lot of times now, he's got to think tactically. How can I get this Barcelona team to play efficiently, to play good football, but also to be good defensively? You know, the top coaches in Europe can do it, and that's probably where we fall short with Ronald Koeman. So lots to learn over the season. I do think, you know, getting the right players on the pitch will help that, but only to an extent. It's only so good saying, yeah, play that perfect lineup and things will be dandy. We've got to improve, you know, without the ball, tactically. We gave away way too many chances today, and we were meant to be playing a back five, guys, so wasn't good enough, wasn't a nice watch. All credit to Salzburg. I thought they were absolutely brilliant, and were unlucky to only win 2-1 if that's even a thing. But for Barcelona, not good, not a pleasant watch. And that's where I'll leave it. I want to know your thoughts on this one, guys. I certainly had a lot to say. You know, like I said, I'm not going to go passionately and tear into the team in pre-season. Look, it doesn't mean an awful amount, but it wasn't a good sign after what has been a good pre-season so far. So, of course, it is always worth mentioning everything just to get it off our chests. But that's where I'll wrap it up. As always, leave any of your thoughts in the comments down below. I'll be back soon with more videos and hopefully more news. Barcelona, I hope, are going to have a big month of August. There could be some breaking news soon, so watch out for that, guys. And if there is, then I could be making some videos on the channel. But our next game is up against Juventus on Sunday. Now that is going to be another test, so let's see what we do there. I'll see you then, and goodbye.